Lucy probably gone already. But yeah, that's what's going down. Alright, let's see what Tony J has to say.
North of the Seraphan tomb, your brother Rahab has secluded himself and his progeny in the ruins of a
Put you on tab, Lucy.
half-drowned abbey.
Let's see, is it muted? Just a tick above. And have some biddies over there, Lucy. How many is that? 8, 9. Power of 9. That's what we do. Haha. I hope you do as well, Lucy. Thank you for the lurks. I just set up a tab and gave you a cheer over there. So anyway, we gotta go see our brother Wahab. Also Rahab. Where's the way out? Damn, draw distance. I can't see anything. Alright. I do have to put my stream manager back up, though. Alright. Ooh, also I should put the brightness up. Almost forgot. I turned it down because it's too bright for PlayStation, but it's plenty dark for component cables. I think we had it up to 18, 19-ish last time. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, I think we have... Oh, look, it kind of, like, spoils it, how many... It doesn't kind of. It does spoil how many teleportation points there are, and their associated heraldry. Some of these are like our brother's coat of arms. Others are just like denote locations. But here we are now in Rahab's territory. And we're gonna go find our brother who has overcome the vampiric weakness to water. This is my favorite when the game decides. Oh wait, Dolly. This is my favorite when I forget I need to become a physical being before I can open doors. Where's the portal? Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, what? How does that work? Alright. Now we're playing a video game. Oh boy, now we're dropping my camera. Awesome. There we go. That'll do. Oh, I swear to God. Come on, there we go. I had a OBS wants to like always drop the like interaction box around your sources in your scene, and you have to click off of it someplace to make it go away. Oh, okay, this was the boat, so not this way. It's this way. So how's everybody's morning? Hope y'all doing okay. There we go.
Once a sanctuary against the Vampire Menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the
Hi,
surface.
Peachy.
Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
We're here to fight the water vampires. Which means this area is difficult to navigate because touching water as a vampire, or, well, a recent vampire as we are, is fatal. we dissolve and have to go into the spirit realm, and then you can't swim in the spirit realm because water doesn't have any density there for some reason. Yeah, water vampires. The rain doesn't hurt us, but being fully immersed in water will dissolve us like well, like stuff that dissolves in water. I can't come up with an accurate metaphor or simile. Uh-oh. There's one of them water vampires now. Let's see if we can hit him. Oh, look at that. Hey, is it hurting? I think it is. Or, no, maybe not. Maybe we should just go fast. Oh no! Okay, well, let's find the portal and try that jumping puzzle again. Semi-ethereal ghoul, yeah. What are we? I think a wraith would probably be a good term, right? We can't go through there because it's not at ground level. So that's an exit-only set of bars. Luckily, there's a bit of a stairway here. And then a portal right up top. Okay. I didn't get any souls, though. Come on, please feed me. Come on. I'm hungry. I don't hear any coming. Damn it. Well, anyway, how's y'all? It's probably less time to just wait for my health to recharge. Good morning, Dr. Hanabe. Good to see you. There we go. I find this to be a little bit less hair-raising of a jumping maneuver than just simply running and jumping. There, that vampire's right below us. There we go. Making some dough for homemade pizza tonight. I did that last week. Made some homemade pizza for me and Bets. And we gobbled it all up because that shit was good. What's your sweetener in the dough? Some people use some sugar. I use a little bit of honey and olive oil. My pizza dough is just flour, salt, olive oil, and honey, and really short on the amounts of olive oil and honey. Oh, well, and yeast, of course. And like, what's funny is the pizza recipe I follow uses 420 grams of flour. What up? Some pothead made that pizza recipe. Wait, don't go in there. Also, I lost my Soul Reaver even though I'm full health. Weird. Anyway, you know, even if you don't have the Soul Reaver, you can still do telekinetic attacks. Raziel can just compress the air. Hey, sexy DBA. How are you doing? A few French friends, and they said one thing they never understood is the U.S. is why we always put sugar in our bread. I mean, most lean bread recipes call for no sugar. This is according to my education in baking anyway. Oh, I'm allowed to say pothead derisively because I myself am a cannabis consumer. Oh, you were off camera, buddy. That's not cool. You stay over there while I kill your friend. It's, what is it? it was only like a little, it's really only like a tablespoon and a half for enough dough to make 2 large pizzas with, so it's only just a touch. It's like how I put sugar in my coffee, you know, like only enough sweetener to make it pointless. If you do any more, you've gone too far. Alright, any other water vamps? This is a lovely ballroom at one point, maybe. Oh my goodness. My speakers were louder than I expected. Thank you for the follow, Audio Grave. Yeah, you know, I got a soft spot in my heart for the PS1 era, you know, nostalgia being what it is, and depth perception being what it is. Alright, let's do that again. Alright, any souls to swallow? Thought I heard one. Oh, yay! Sweet. I mean, I don't have to wait as long. I keep forgetting to look down move, Dr. Hanabe. You're gonna have to forgive me. Oh, I agree, Audio Grave. The first title, the original Legacy of Kain, I feel is a technical failure as far as gameplay is concerned. Speaking of technical failure at gameplay, but I believe the first game in the series, the original Legacy of Kain, was a technical failure. However, it was a narrative success. And this game is kind of a blend of technical failure and narrative success as well, but not as bad as the first game. I hear a soul coming. Come on. Oh, there we go. Vertical movement is tricky for certain things in this game. Rampage. See, now I remember the OG Rampage on NES, which was the port of the arcade version that was out at the time. Alright. Oh, I made it that time. Okay. Now what do we do? I think we should go left. Oop. There we go. I think this is the part where we might have to shift, but I'm gonna go to this post first before I do. Ooh, or maybe I can make it. Okay. Wait, nope. Crouch, you jerk. There we go. No! Okay. Ah, come on. Ah, jeez Louise. Get over here, Slua. Where'd you go? How are you still alive? That was heartbreaking. A lot of the challenge of a PS1 game... Hey, thank you for the lurk, Sexy. If anybody's got mod privileges, let's give Sexy the shout out. And for Granny, too. She was lurking. We gotta take care of our Gran. Alright. Whoa, ho, hey, hey, easy does it, pal. But yeah, a lot of the challenge in PS1 games is like, since the frame rate can chug so bad from time to time, you gotta really time your inputs in such a way to where they actually like make sense in animation. And sometimes that just don't work out, you know? Alright, you jerk, I've come for you. Also, I haven't gotten any of the health upgrades. I found one of them, but I have done like no backtracking. I'd actually meant to do that at the beginning of this session, but it's fine. Oh, that was silly of me. Well, hey, easy does it, pal. Yeah, you're right. Well, fortunately for the PS3 version, all the fuzzy animation artifact, or rendering artifacts are still here, so it looks almost as atrocious as it did on old CRT TVs. I appreciate you making excuses for my lackluster gameplay, though, Audio Grave. That sure is nice of you. Oh wait, oh well. There's nowhere else to go anyway. Delicious. Okay. Oh, you still want some? This guy still wanted some. Okay, I believe these are our way out. Good luck spotting those if you didn't have some kind of vague memory that they were there. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the case for most early era 3D stuff. Yeah. Alright, there's a wall to climb over here. No, alright. Woo! That almost counted as total immersion. Oh, hey now. Oh, alright, that's right. We're supposed to do something here. Okay. I seem to remember this pattern being good. Yeah, here we go. A lot of this game's frame rate issue was the release time. At this point, they had learned to push the limits of the console pretty hard. Yeah. One of them things. But also, I still don't mind. I don't know if it would feel liberating or alien to have consistent frame rate on this game. Oh no, come on now. No. Come on. Oh no, that's a bad fuck up too, I think. Oh no. I think we may have just screwed the pooch. Okay, we can go back. Maybe not. I think we're okay. Well, I mean, we did get Defiance, which was a late-era Xbox title. I think it looked a lot better on Xbox than it did on PS2, that's for sure. And that looked great. I liked that one a lot. God, we have to go all the way across all that jumping again? You believe that shit? You missed me. Oh, look, there's a climbing wall right here. I'm a fool. Yeah, but you know, we ain't gonna get it. And even if we did, we've lost at least one important member of the cast. Tony J, the voice of the Elder God, and Zephon, the vampire. He's no longer with us, I'm afraid. Okay. I ain't gonna bother with you. Or maybe I should. Ow. Let's get around this here corner. Ow, come on. Oh yeah, I'm always interested in the contrast between early release titles for a console compared to its final releases. You know, like compare Super Mario World to Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, for instance, and you'll get a sense of what I mean. We just go? I think we just go. Okay, we just went. Sweet. Gosh, that was a big punishing run back for that. I think we gotta go Spectral. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. Game's like, no, don't do that. Okay. So where can we get to from here? We can go this way. Wait, no, that's the beginning of the level. That would be a terribly bad move. All right. There's over here, which is nothing, and that was the way in. Once you make it past the first platforming area. Oh yeah, Yoshi's Island is wonderful. Audio grave, but of course. Can I make this jump? The answer is yes. Alright. Alright, there we go. Spiral staircase camera is go. Alright. Should have manually transformed. Hey, what's up, Shadow Derby? Spooky, scary. Oh, what the? Okay, well, can't do this. Well, what was the point of that then? The camera doesn't like going upstairs as much as it likes going downstairs. Avoiding dread streams, yep. Yep, pretty much. Should I have just hit this bell? But now I can't because I'm in the spectral realm. Alright, let's see if we can get back over here then. Hooray, we can. Cue the music? Anyway. Yep. Okay, cool, it worked. They did let me do this. Alright, we've rung the first bell of awakening. Now we gotta go down and fight Quelaag. And, now it's open. Okay. Now let's go, Spectre. Oh yeah, my girlfriend Bets unexpectedly, is actually into, the idea of me playing Dread, and so I'm waiting for her to get off of work, and we're gonna play it this evening. Well, she'll be in chat, I hope, but... here we go. This is where we want to be. This is Rahab's boss room. One last jumping challenge. Well, not really, but... fortunately, the Rahab boss fight is amazing. Or not, is easy. Amazing. I mean, it's cool. But like all the fights in this game, it's a gimmick fight. I do remember this fight. There's nothing to it really. If you're a quick draw McGraw, you can finish this super fast. Oh hey guy, you're cute. He's a fishy boy.
Raziel.
He's got a cool voice too.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Good call though, Dr. Hanave.
Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Kain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Kain spawned us?
Human.
So far, the
Rahab,
reports
the
that I've
antithesis
allowed
of
myself
all we ever
exposure
believed.
to are almost exclusively limited to quote-unquote best Metroid game ever.
Saved
So
us.
that's good.
From what?
So, you know, all signs point to Groovy. Alright, so anyway. You just shoot all the windows out. That's literally all you have to do. Oh no! The aiming is a little funky. Ow. Damn it. Oh, I missed. Fell in the water. That sucks. He actually exists in the spectral realm too, though, so it could get a little sketchy. Oh, and so do his buddies. Come here, buddy. Are you serious? Come on, game. Let me eat him. I didn't want him to reconstitute. At least, I think Rahab is supposed to appear here. Huh. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought the Vampire Lords appeared in the Spectral Realm too. To increase boss challenge difficulty. Alright. So let's go ahead and do this one right behind me. Alright. That one. Might as well. Ow. Not at him. See, he laughs at you when you hit him to indicate that it's worthless. Come on. Come on, controls. There we go, that does it. I don't think I ever made it to that level of skill to be able to do camera-free jumping, platforming with any proficiency. Good thing you hung out in the only place I could kill you. kind of goes for the first boss too. Second boss couldn't really choose anything. They were stuck. All right, the quickening.
Infused with Rahab's soul, you have overcome your former vulnerability to water's touch. Immersion in water will no longer dissolve your physical body, enabling you to swim to areas heretofore
Check out his
beyond
calves,
your
though.
reach.
Alright. In we go. Look at that. We can swim now. That's cool, right? Alright, now. How do we get out of here? Is the real question. Oh, we go out the door. That's pretty much what we should do. Fish mode engage. Yay. Alright. There can only be one. This game is basically Highlander for vampires.
Beyond the maelstrom
Look, you
of
got the
abyss,
X-Parasite.
a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Dumas.
Let's go see Dumas.
Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
Alright, so now we're most of the way through the game. We've unlocked none of the additional magics, collected almost no collectibles. And toward that end... oh, wait a minute. We kind of... there's the Fire Reaver. We can't forget the Fire Reaver before we leave. This is actually a thing we have to do. I don't know if this is the fastest way, but we're committed to it now. Oh, I thought I was going to deflect your shot with my shot. Yeah, I'll just have to stick you up here. What? Come on. Go on the spike like a good boy. Thank you. Ah, it wasn't enough to get my Soul Reaver back. Woohoo! Again, just barely not enough for the Soul Reaver. Whack. Alright, so now we could poke around here a little bit, right? Yeah. Can we do anything about this, or do we have to drain it first? We probably got to drain it first. Or... oh, alright. Or maybe, hold on, let's line up real accurate like with it though, because sometimes it'd be like that. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Huh, okay, so need to do something else here first before we can do that. That's where we come in at. This is a dead end for some reason. And here we go. Yeah. I like their skin pattern on their weird vampire stingray bodies. Right. This is where I wanted to be. At least I think it is. It's not. I thought there was... It must be the other ballroom-like room. Okay. Let's just, Oh, come on, Razio. We need you to... We need you to jump up, buddy. How do you do that? Okay, you have to hold L1. I see. I see, I see, I see. There's my torches from earlier. Alright, I think this is where I wanted to be. Yeah, here we go. Down at the end of the hallway, there should be something for us. Hey, buddy. Leave me alone. We're still pretty much defenseless underwater, so that sucks, but... Almost there. Oh, great. This is their nesting ground. They're gonna eat me. Oh look, we can go down deeper now. Yay. Come on, camera angle, you can keep up. Found it. Oops.
This elemental forge is tuned to the Soul Reaver's energy. Once baptized in this primordial flame, the blade may be imbued with fire at any future time.
Sweet. Come on, hit him. There we go. Lit him up. But I think touching water instantly brings it back to non-fire mode. Yep. But we got it. Yeah, you can't swing the Soul Reaver down here. Look at his ruined butt. Take it easy. Just trying to figure my way out, pal. Where's the other spiral stairs? Here, I think they're over here. Oh, this is passable in spirit mode, but I also think the way in is over here. There we go. Alright, let's get the hell out of here and go see Duma. Probably call it a stream after that. I think the game actually goes into its final act at that point. Oh, there he is. Sharky. Oh. Let's see. How do we go? Oh, okay. I get to do this jump across the rafters one last time, I guess. Or I can backtrack. I'm not certain which one is more beneficial, to be honest. Speed run strats. Let's try them out. Uh-oh. Okay. We're good. We're good. Ah! I mean, wild swinging didn't help. Here we go. Here we go. And here we go. I believe the way out is over here. Okay, can't go that way. Let's figure something else out, I guess. I'm about to just, like, go back to the spirit realm and get killed and go back to the beginning. That might actually be the fastest way out of here. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Alright. Alright, any creatures here who can hurt me? Please? Or I could just save and quit. There's literally nothing. Okay, I'm going to initiate save and quit procedure. Good lord. Okay. Speedrun strats. Ah, huzzah, we're here now.
Centuries past, your brother Dumas retreated with his clan into Nosgoth's northern wilderness. Empowered by the gift of Rahab's sower, seek out his mountain stronghold. But tread carefully. These frozen wastes have mysteries yet to disclose.
Frozen wastes, you say? Alright, so now what we're going to do is a little bit of backtracking. Since we have the swimming ability, we might as well cruise around. First and foremost, Raziel's territory. There should be a couple of things we can grab pretty easily here. Alright. Alright. Whoosh. Hell yeah. And you jerks got beef? Hey, what up, Lycan Cadric? Thank you so much for the lurk. I didn't see. Did we catch up with them shoutouts? Peachy, if you're still there, shout out liking for me, could you? And if not, I'll just check up on everything in a minute. Boom! Alright. Oh, shit. This guy's running after me. Nice. Our sword beam has become more powerful. More powerful than Link could ever know. Alrighty. Well, I think Peachy has moved along, so I'm gonna shout out liking. Bam. Let's go back and see. Alright, yeah, we didn't get thanks to DBA and a Garane and the doctor. What's the matter this morning? People not into Soul Reaver? Alright, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Actually, I think I want to go back a room. There was a place to swim. And yeah. Oh, you're welcome, Dr. Hanabe. You be hanging out frequently. You be playing Symphony of the Night randos, Zelda 2 randos. Yeah, I was saying, like, how evil does the logic get on that? Like, can you just be, like, totally... Like, I know the randomizer, I'm sure, generates seeds that work. But, surely it's got to come down to sometimes, like, well, fuck, we got to go to Death Mountain and look at everything. Death Mountain is a nightmare. Alright. What good does this do us? Oh, alright, let's go this way. We're gonna be back in Rahab's place, watch. I bet you. I think we are. This sounds like Rahab's territory now. I'm gonna find out that, oh, you soft-locked. Oh, that's terrible. Okay, yeah. There was a secret way out down there, near where I got the Fire Reaver. Oh, well. No reason to lurk about now. I think I want to actually backtrack a step farther. Oh, hey, you followed me, pal. You're not supposed to do that. Where's the way out of here? Not there. Oh, it's here. Well, okay. Oh, that's sucky. A user-created room, huh? So that's something to... Did they have to make user-created rooms in order to, like, facilitate the randomizer logic in places? Or is that just, like, extra stuff? Oh wait, no, 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 damn it, I keep going the wrong way. I wanted to go back this way. In the room before the teleporter room, or the area that has the door to the teleporter room, I believe there's a ancient artifact to collect. Yeah, it's right over here. See, I already set up the block earlier. Now, earlier we prepared this block at 350 degrees. Let's see how it turned out. Alright. Okay, and I guess we'll probably just progress right along to Melchiah's territory. It randomized castle rooms and user-created rooms and puts all prices, items in different spots. I got the hammer super early, so got the shop in Death Mountain path. Still had to backtrack to the backside of Death Mountain for 2 items. Yeah, see, that's that evil logic I was worried about. That sounds plenty evil. No, I didn't fire up again. Oh well. We'll just have to explode them regular style. Just gotta explode them regular steez. Oh, I missed. There we go. Okay. Alright, frame rate. Let's see what we got. There we go. I was like, why is that missing him? What exactly is the big damn idea? Got to skip Death Mountain path. No, the user-created rooms being added to the castle was an option. So it's to spice it up a little bit. I see. I see, Dr. Hanabe. There's so much learning to do about randomizers, you know? I've noticed this ramp before. Weird. Anyways. Whoop. Alright, back in Melchiah's territory. I think there's a couple of things to find now that we can swim around here. Hopefully. Oh, look, a vampire hunter. Oh, he got me. And what a jerk. There we go. Don't know how that ended up there. Remember these simple times from 2 sessions ago? Oh, I stubbed my vampire toe talons. Tolins. Woohoo! Oh, I guess I could have just blinked over here, but whatever. Alright, here's some water. Let's go swimming. Right, literally nothing. Fine, that's fine. Woohoo! It burns! Fall over already. It takes so long to die. Alright, starting to think. Maybe I went the wrong way. Gotcha. Give me that Soul Reaver back. Pretty sure I need it. Yeah, because check this shit out. Woo! Game designers are like, alright, you glitch exploiters, you can clip past that first thing, but can you clip past this? Alright, what'd we find?
With this artifact, your glyph energy capacity is
Oh, that's great. We don't have anything that uses glyph energy. But that's fine. Do I want to go this way? I'm not even sure what this way is. Oh, I remember. Alright, so this is the room that we had to do our first, like, shifting puzzle in. Hey, Jetman, thanks for the lurk, pal. Thank you so much. Let's see. You know what? I'm not going to bother with this part of things, because I know it just swings back around to where we had to drop another block down anyway. So let's just go over there. Good old PS1 stuff, Jetman. Let's get good old Jet the shout out, because he rules. What are you playing? Alice Madness Returns. Is that an American McGee thing? Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. I was trying to slash you with the Soul Reaver. Oh, nice. Well, anyway, moving along. Like Razio kind of has like a dolphin dive. Alright, so here's this thing. Oh man, I am gonna have to go back that other way. Oh no, this is exactly where I was trying to go. Hooray. Swim like the fishes, Raziel. Wait a minute, did I seriously miss that when I was swimming around this shit? God damn it, alright. Alright, there's gotta be another way to go though. pretty sure there's other stuff to do down here. Oh, here we go. We got a phase through here. All right, let's make sure we're not messing around. For okay, well, yeah, let's go Spectre. Hooray! So we were meant to go here right after beating the first boss, actually. Which I think was on part of the backtrack route also, but I avoided it. Raziel, there you go. Haha, y'all can't do that. Laters. Screw this monument. I think this was the Guardian of Mind we're seeing a reference to in that mural. I don't know though. Yeah, that looks like a brain. I see you. Wait, that's not where he's looking. Hey, a glyph. Brain genius, says Shadow Derpy. He is a brain genius. Alright. We finally got one of the game's special attacks. We could have got this, like, first session.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each
Lore?
spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
And sexily. So check it out. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's like an area of effect smash move. There, those refill. Okay, so I have 6 in total. Let's see how much it uses. 1 of 6. I see. And this one uses nothing. Alright. Let's recharge and be on our way. Well, we got that. Whoop. Did we do this one? Yeah, that's where the item was. And then this was just the walk back to the other place. Okay. So we're done here. We can totally go back to... Oh, do we want to go back to Zephon's, though? I guess we kind of do. Or we can simply just... go to Dumas' area like the game suggests without collecting all this stuff. It seems as if the collectibles in this game were added as an afterthought, for sure. Maybe not the glyphs, but definitely like the extra energy and glyph energy. Because the glyphs themselves are actually... Each of them is a reference to the previous game and some of the bosses you fought in the previous game. Who were all the bosses in the previous game, the first Legacy of Kain, were the guardians of the pillars. Like each one of those destroyed pillars in Kain's throne room had its own guardian and a specific like sphere of influence, like time, mind, balance, and they're not like just fire, wind, water, you know, stuff like that. But let's see. Oh, we missed that one. You know what? Tell you what. Let's go back to the Elder Guardian's teleport site. Oops, that's not right. That's okay. This one's still pretty close to where we need to be, and then we don't need to go through that whole shifting biz. I believe jumping into the swirling abyss with immunity to water still kills you. And drops you into the Elder God's room. I think. Could be wrong. His soldiers, such as yourself. Loser. Wham. Alright. We haven't been in this room since the very beginning of the game. Is there any baddies in here? Oh, there isn't. Was there anything in here? Ah! Happy days. Well, would you look at that? We only need one more now. Maybe we'll find one in Zephon's. Since we're basically doing the backtrack theater now. How do we get out of here? Huh? Oh, hold on. Where's the portal? Here we go. Whee! Thank you, Dr. Hanabe. Alright, now this is the one that just doesn't have Jack in it, right? Oh, there's a... Oh, now that we've got a glyph energy drops are showing up. Yeah, nothing at all in there. I guess I could have jumped in. It's not like I could dissolve anymore. Alright, so here we are. I want to do this. I think. Yay, look at that. We about to have more health. We got more spiral now. I don't know if you noticed it, but it grew. Alright, let's go back to Brother Zephon's. We don't want to miss the precious collectibles. Hey, more good news from my buddy, who is probably looking at more decreased cost of living, or at least increased income. Oh yeah, let's see, there's some shit down here we might want to check out real quick. Well, look, here we go. We can go solid underwater even now. I skipped the teleport room again, I think. But this is definitely an area that's only accessible after Rahab. They like these big open transfer rooms to swim through. This is going to be like another route into Rahab's domain, isn't it? Let's listen for the music switch. No, actually, we've gone into Raziel's music again. Oh, here we go. Here's another glyph area. Where are we? A lighthouse. And there's a Turillum vampire up there. Finds random, recently dead body. Oh, oh, there we go. Upsy daisy. Alright, what do we do? Oops, we fall right back into the water is what we do. First and foremost. Yeah, definitely not making that. Let's see, there's gotta be another way in. There's a spear. Take that for good measure. Wait, which way did we come in from? We came in from this way, I think. So we can go this way? Yeah. Oh, it's a teleporter room. How nice. No, it's not accidental progress, Dr. Hanabe. I'm actually kind of roving around the hidden areas in previous zones, looking for the glyphs now. Found one. This tower is actually a completely optional zone. Alright. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go spirit mode up there. There's definitely a lot of ledges for jumping back up if I miss something. Come on, Rousey. I'll need you to dolphin leap out of that water. Okay. Alright. Not sure if that improves our standing at all. Oh, it does. Hooray! Whoa, hey, careful now, Razio. I see. Yep. Yep. Now we're cooking. There's the Turillum. See you later. Alright. Stop moving. There we go. What a jerk. I'm here to eat you. He was a big boy too. I don't know why there's so many Turillum hanging out here. Tyrell is actually one of our brothers. We don't, I mean, spoilers, we don't fight him in this game. And the story goes is that he was actually cut content. Alright, we on the backside of this lighthouse now. Okay, there's... Like, look at this, the size of this big optional area. The first time I played this game, I had no idea this was here. Alright, so... best way about it. that way. Fire Reaver makes it pretty easy. Oh, there's totally a door here. Alright. Whoop. Just kind of taking shots, seeing if there's anybody to auto-aim at. Speaking of which, there we go. Alright, well, let's pull the crankety crank and see what goes clank. Oh, we lit up the pilot light. Are they staying on? All right. Alright, pretty sure I need that guy for something. What do we need you for? Oh, okay. Yeah. See? We can put this in to stop the gear. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so we'll go crank the crank, and then we'll come back and shove that in the way of the gears, and that should keep the pilot light on. This is the weirdest lighthouse reference I've ever seen. Come on. Nice. Alright, so now it's stuck. Come on, let me in. Damn doors. Alright, well, he's dead. Alright, let's go this way then. Haha. All right, we're through. Ah! Gonna move on. Oh, I made it. I made it to the rune room. Alright, let's go back and handle this turd and then I'll come back. Piss on this fucking turd. Thank you. Alright, now what do we do? Go spirit. Probably not. Maybe there's something I forgot to do out there. Hey guys. And then that's a physical door we can't open. Alright. So, let's go physical. We have the Soul Reaver now, so maybe that's a thing. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have to get like a light beam to shine through here or some shit. Alright, let's go back. Oh, I never ate that one's soul, that's right. Well... what's this all about? Ooh, look, we can go inside down here. I see. Oh wait, I can kill him with this. And also, there's like no dialogue for these scenes. Like, this dude should totally be... Raziel should totally be like calling out the significance of some of this stuff, because it's plot relevant to the first game, but I think they added all this stuff after they finished the voice work. Hey, Juan. How are you doing today, my friend? I hope you are well. Just playing some oldies while you're playing the re-release of some oldies. How's FF9 treating you? I didn't catch the end of that Mana Beast-like fight you were engaged in. Oh, okay, this is fine. Hell yeah, dinner time. What are you having for dinner, Mr. Juan, if you don't mind sharing? Thanks, camera angle, by the way. This is a really not good camera angle for exploring a room. Alright. I'm in one of the optional areas for the game, Juan Pro, which is like on par with some of the non-optional areas in terms of length and complexity of level design. But yeah, nothing to say, Raziel? Nothing at all? So we gotta rotate this a little bit, huh? Yeah, I see. Once again, though, I gotta say, camera angles are not working for me. Tell you what, we better go spectral. Oh, okay. Work like a charm. Moving along. Sometimes it's handy being a ghost. He's like, what? How the hell did you get here? There we are. But yes, do enjoy your meal, Juan, and thank you so much for coming in. Everyone go follow Juan. He's a wonderful person. All the coolest of the cool positive folks filter through his chat while he streams, and it's an awesome place. Ow, come on, you jerk. I can't even kill you. Silly ambush moves. Man, this optional area is huge. Oops. Okay. Oh, here we go. Block puzzle time, baby. We gotta play some pipe dream. All right. Looks like this one is a straight shot. There we go. This one's a straight shooter too, by the look of it. Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna have to rotate this one. There we go. I mean, I guess I could have kept it its original orientation and done that with this one, but that's okay. There we are. And then this one's got to be the corner piece. There we go. And dunk. All right. So we got that going. Is there a switch or a crank? Here's a rusty pipe I can use to kill stuff with. Alright. Alright, we gotta go this way. Follow the line. We're like a maintenance person. Here we go. Turn on the gas. Dancing in the gas is a grass, baby. Can you dig it? Oops, I said that backwards. Also, apparently it's water. A water wheel that works a bellows. Okay. Is this what this is doing? It is. Okay, sure. Look at that. This is like complicated level design, and it's an optional area. I have a feeling this was the area that was meant to lead up to Tyrell. With the presence of Tyrell and vampires and stuff too. But they just didn't do it. Where are we? This is the most complicated lighthouse ever. Where the hell is the damn flue switch? Oh, here's a big ass piston. I'm sure you need that as part of a lighthouse. Okay. So are we meant to go down from here? Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess so. Because all this stuff is in motion now. Alright, I bet now we can go to that other area and see what's up. Yeah, everything's moving now. That's a clear indication that we did something. Also, give me that pipe back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know there's a Terrellum up here. Okay. Is this a door? Oh, it is a door. I was like, oh no, it's a dead end. There we go. Things are cooking out here now. This ancient lighthouse, which somehow became completely enclosed in the surrounding cliffsides without being destroyed. But also the pipework seems to be built into the, Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Am I gonna have to stop this sucker when it gets to, Oh, man. Come on, I don't want to do any more puzzles. Ugh! That's right, we don't melt anymore, at least. Don't mind me. They do look like Mogwai after you feed them at midnight. Gremlins! Remember Stripe? That guy was a jerk. Go to sleep, Terrellum. Also, I'm getting pretty far into my streaming time here. Alright, so, okay, we're in the room now. Now we just gotta wait for it to go spectral, I think. Yeah. I think. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's the trick, all right. We got it. Woo! Man, that was like as much work as it took to access Rahab, if not more. Whoosh. Right, of all the stuff Raziel has dialogue for, he's literally not going to mention any of this glyph stuff. And not to mention the fact that none of this glyph stuff is actually required to get through the game. Alright, well, let's give our newfound magic ability a test. Sure enough, that's what it does. How much does it use? 10. Holy shit, this is a powerful attack. Alright, well, let's test it out on something alive. Or at the very least, undead. Hey, pal. I left you alive for a very important reason. Nice. It's a kill everything around you move. That's pretty handy. Well, alright, we're going to call it here then. We'll go ahead and save the game. That way when we restart, we reappear at the starting area anyway.